Hello, and we're back again with Can You Believe It, episode 32, with Michelle Heslop, I forgot my name there, Michelle Heslop, Menopause Madness, and
Claire Lovegrove.
And today we have a guest, a lovely guest today. We've got Connor from, let's get this right, Recwell Recovery and Wellness Institute is located in Wangara, but I do get wrong for saying Wangara the wrong way.
What is
it's
it?
Wangara, so they reckon.
In Wangara.
And the lovely Jamie, who I always bloody forget.
Oh, the middle
Jamie,
child.
and he is looking very trendy. He's got a little Ed Hardy sweatshirt on and a little beanie. He's looking very trendy.
Hey, I said he's at the wrong side of the camera the day.
I know, he needs a little pic.
So he's in a Culture Kings advert.
Yes.
Anyway, back to Connor.
We've got the lovely
exciting.
Connor, and he's going to tell you a little bit about his business that he's set up. So over to Connor.
Well,
Oh, what?
Well, I was going to give some context
Go on then.
about why we like Connor.
Well, we'll look at it because we go.
I go because I won it in a raffle.
Yeah, she's stingy. She's stingy. She won't pay
I've had
the
me 3
weekly.
months, so I'm going to wait till the next meat pack bingo night and win another session. No, I'm going to buy sessions. I've loved it. So you say why you go.
Right, well, I go.
And then Connor can explain the benefits, I think.
My son started going because you just opened and there was an offer on through the gym we go to, which is SHP Sustain. Going to go right around the houses. And we got the early bird discount, which I love, a little early bird discount.
Nice,
Yes.
very nice.
Great story.
I know, I always go right round the houses. But no, I really, really do like it. It's got ice plunges, hot baths, a communal sauna, private sauna, Pilates, them
yoga,
drip things.
Pilates, drip things.
And puppy yoga, which I really wanted, but it was sold out.
Pilates,
Connor.
it was sold out. But we saw the puppies.
We did
saw
see the
Connor.
puppies.
Got a puppy cinema movie on there right now as well. So instead of
Right
yoga,
now?
right now.
Well,
they've
you
got
didn't
a,
tell me about that. Right, cut. We're out. We're out. We're off to the puppies. I love it when someone asks us to go and see the puppies.
I'm going to be like her from Bridesmaids when she leaves at the end with the 6 flipping Labradors in the van.
In the bag like that.
Look, so let's...
No.
So
over
that's
to
why
Connor.
you did it. Now, Connor, can you explain it properly what you do? Because
yes.
Michelle's
And what
just
it's all about.
said
I'm
drips
shite.
and drips and plunge and cooled plunge.
I mean, yeah, she's probably got it 80% right.
Yeah.
Close enough. So essentially, Recwell, we've got hot and cold pools. So we've got a 7.5 degree cold plunge. We've got a hot plunge. We've got a big campfire sauna. Can fit about 15 to 20 people in, which we got custom made in China. So it's one of one in the world, which we flew to China probably 18 months ago and actually saw that very same sauna in China just to tick it off and approve it. And then it got sent over. So
It is amazing.
yeah.
You'd get loads of Chinese people in though, wouldn't you? You'd get more than 15, wouldn't you?
Don't say that.
Well, we actually stopped it and we could see how we stopped the factory and went to China and we could see how many people could fit in. It was actually about 25 Chinese workers in there at once. Yeah, it was a lot. It was probably a bit too crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got obviously Reformer Pilates, mat Pilates, yoga. And then the thing that I love about it as well, it's the allied health team. So we've got the physio,
Yes,
the
that's
massage,
right, yep.
the sports dietitian, nutritionist, and the IV drips as well. So
That's the word I was thinking of when I was going like that.
The drip house.
Not an IV drip.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah,
Can't
on
say
fire
that either.
today. You can't say that today. Jamie's thinking, how much am I going to have to edit out? Bloody hell.
So
2 bits.
Yeah, essentially it's a one-stop shop is what we kind of created for. The whole kind of philosophy behind it was any kind of problem or injury or any reason to come, you could go to one place and kind of get it sorted. So if you saw from the gym or your games on the weekend, you could go use a recovery. If you've got an injury, you go see the physio. If you saw, go get a massage. If you need to eat right before your games or before your big events like High Rocks, kind of like we spoke about off air, you can go get a custom plan from Claire. Or even like someone like my mum who's never really been into, she's not quite at your level doing the CrossFit and stuff, but she's just, since we kind of opened, she's got into the Pilates side of things and the gym next door. So, it works really, really well. And the cafe on site as well, which is a nice
Oh
little
yeah,
bonus.
do like
So,
your coffee afterwards. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
would do.
I'm always spewing when it's closed. I'm
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know.
I feel like go and do my own because I am a barista as well. I'm like, I just go and do my own, Connor.
I don't think there's anything you're not. I don't think there's anything you're not. When I spoke to Connor, I was really, really impressed. So you worked and your education was in the gym next door. So, and I can't say the right word because it's a really long word. What that gym is? What is it?
Athletic Institute. So
Yeah, no, not that one. I can say Athletic Institute.
I was going to say.
Can't say it. No, there's something that you do.
like a high performance strength and conditioning gym is probably what it's
No,
called.
you've just said it to Jamie, the keep long word that it's
Physiology.
Physiology.
Exercise
That's what she is, and I
physiology.
can't say it either.
Oh, yes.
Who we're going to talk about
Yeah.
next.
So Connor, so exercise physiology.
Physiology, yes.
So a gym that is exercise physiologist
Yeah.
driven.
Yeah.
So your knowledge created Recwell, and
Yeah.
you're thinking we need a one-stop shop where everything is in one place.
Yeah,
I think.
essentially, yeah. So
Yes.
basically, Corey, who you guys might have met, he's my business partner as well,
Yeah.
along with Chris. Story goes way back to probably when I played kind of cricket and footy growing up.
So you were an athlete.
Yeah, somewhat an athlete. Yeah, I guess you
Well,
could say
you're more an
that.
athlete than I flipping was.
Many years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, growing up, as you do in Australia, most people play cricket and footy. Cricket in the summer, footy in the winter. My dad played cricket at a decent level, so I kind of got his. Sorry, Mum. Kind of got Dad's,
And they reckon it
athleticism,
all
I
comes
guess.
from the mum.
Yeah.
Don't they? Is cricket athletic though?
You did it.
Oh,
You
they're there for
definitely-
hours.
Well, I
Especially
know
that
that they're for
test.
hours, but say watching paint dry.
Well, it is for us,
Well,
but they love it.
If Bob could be chairman of the cricket club in Midford, I don't think you need to be an athlete.
Well,
He was
yeah.
flipping
No,
champion
it's-
pint drinker in the bar.
Well, that's the best bit about
What
it.
am I
after
doing?
those play.
Claire, move
I'm in
over.
trouble.
We're getting told off Jamie as well. Just keep him right.
And then, growing up, it kind of got to a stage where I was actually wanted to make it a bit of a career.
Yeah.
Kind of probably year 11 and 12, I kind of got that. I thought I was good enough I still did all the exams and whatnot and did all the year 12 exams, but I was at a stage where I kind of, I wouldn't say I gave up on school, but I kind of, I really wanted to make it as a pro. And
Had a
kind
different calling.
Yeah,
maybe.
you're training. I had to make the decision between cricket and footy. I thought I was an okay footballer. Definitely a lot more opportunity. I was playing at the state level for cricket, so I kind of made the call to put everything into
Wow.
cricket.
So football, you mean Aussie rules?
Aussie rules, yeah. So
Yeah. Not like
not the round
Newcastle
ball, not
United.
World
Not
Cup,
soccer,
yeah,
that
no.
funny shaped ball. Yeah,
No.
that funny.
with funny shaped men,
Funny shaped
with
men.
no teeth.
Little hot pants.
Oh no, the Australian one
Yeah.
is so much better looking than the footballers.
Oh,
We had Beardsley,
I know.
Gaza.
Yeah, Gaza.
Beardsley ate too many sweets. He had about 3 teeth.
I know.
Got
Yeah.
rotten.
The Australian football's
Have I-
not much better. I know
No,
it
it wasn't. It was the 80s when I was out in Newcastle.
Little curly pins
Oh
and
no,
all
when
that.
who did we used to go out to try and get tapped with in the town?
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Barton.
Yes, yeah, in
In Julie's.
Julie's. Yeah.
Barton, who was the
I
other
thought we were going to
footballer?
bag ourselves a football and be a wag.
Did they had a Kevin Waddle? What's he called? Poom.
And he was about 4'6" in real life.
Rotten. I did snog a football player from Newcastle once at a nightclub. Forgot his name. Oh, he had spots when the lights came on.
Oh, you
Lots of
said
them.
before, yeah.
Oh, I've forgotten his name.
But he is.
He was minging. Oh, sorry, Connor. Sorry.
She goes off
I
on
was,
one.
I was an
He was in the
athlete. I was an athlete and snugging footballers from Newcastle.
And Joe got a good workout.
Ah.
Back to Connor.
I was a wag.
He was cricket at a good level and football at a good
Aussie
level.
rules.
Aussie rules football.
Yeah.
yes.
So probably stopped playing footy when I was about 16, and then I got to the state under 19s. So essentially, when you play footy, you get to like state 18s, and then you get drafted if you're that level to go to play for like West Coast or Freo. State 19s cricket's kind of a similar process. If you're good enough, you'll then get a state contract. We actually won the state national carnival for the first time in 23 years.
Yeah.
But I was in a position where I was an all-rounder, and if you look back on it right now, it was a really, really good team. My whole not excuse, I guess, but reason why I didn't kind of make any further was one, injuries.
Yeah.
And if you look back at that team, there's probably about 5 or 6 guys who have played for Australia in the
In
proper
your
Australia.
team, yeah.
So they were generational,
Very
talent.
competitive.
So
yeah.
And then I kind of wanted to. I had a season over in England in Liverpool.
Liverpool,
Yeah,
calm down now,
yeah.
kids. All right, calm down.
It took me about 4 weeks to start
I
understanding.
was going to
what I was
say,
saying.
I was
Yeah.
4
gonna
weeks
say.
to flip and go and get
Bloody
my
hell.
passport, my wallet back.
Jesus.
'Cause
You would
everything
never
have been
understood
nicked.
a Scouser.
No,
God.
it took a long time.
Yeah.
That was when I was 19, 20.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably
yeah.
one of the best things I would have done in my life, I reckon, because if I didn't do it then, and that was when I kind of was talking off air as well with the study, I kind of just had enough of, I just want to kind of give another crack, see if I can get a county contract. But then you kind of just end up going over. You've met a lot of good people. But then COVID came about, so I never did that then. I got back and it was essentially COVID. So
Shut down.
Shit.
best thing I ever did. I was really young, learned a lot of life experiences from then.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the Recwell side of things. I kind of got back and I had one real big injury when I was 19, I think. But even before then, I had a couple little here and there. And then probably when I started, to be honest, when I started drinking and not taking it as seriously as what I should
That's
be.
what happens when you get to that
Got
age.
a lot of soft tissue injuries. Like I've done probably 12 hammies on each leg. I've got 2 ruptured quads. Like a full off the bone rupture on the tendon.
All from the drink. See, that's why you should be sober and we'll come back to it. And you still got drink.
Yeah. And then so that's kind of where Recwell started. Like probably before I went away and played the state 19s, probably when I was about 17, 18, I can honestly say that I was starting to, not that I wanted to make something of it, like let's go and create a Recwell. I kind of got the idea, like the seeds planted in place.
I love that. And that comes back to, and I love that you did it young, because I think, Michelle, probably, I can speak for both here, probably always been like entrepreneurial.
Yeah.
But we're in a different country, and entrepreneurial in Newcastle wasn't really, I mean, you had a tanning shop.
I had all sorts, barbershop, hairdressers, tanning shop, you name it. I've had sandwich shop. I've had everything and anything.
We tried things.
Everything and anything.
But to be young and actually do it, you know, like
Yeah.
where
And to
doing
know
lots
where
of
you're
things
going as
now.
well, to have that drive from a
Yeah.
sports perspective, to like go into that and know exactly what you want, which is good.
Well, I was
Because a lot of
kinda-
people are lost and don't know what they
Yeah.
want to do, really.
Because I was kind of studying the background and things like that, but like you guys, I also had like a clothing business, which was like a 18 to 20-year-old thing to do with one of my mates. It actually went all right.
What was it?
It was called Clyde. It was just like a t-shirt and jumper and stuff. It actually went pretty good, but we just it just kind of fizzled out.
Just lost interest, yeah.
But yeah, kind of the Recwell kind of started essentially. Looking back on it now, is realizing it's just mum and dad taking me to training,
Yep.
taking me if I was injured to the physio somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah,
taking
like
me-
all over the place.
I used to see at Cairo pretty religiously, like once a month, just for checkups. Start taking me to Cairo,
Right.
Yeah.
going to the local pools and stuff on Sundays after games, going to all these different places. I was like,
Places.
surely there's got to be somewhere that is
Do it
just
all.
one
So
spot.
there you
Yeah.
go.
The closest thing I probably got to it was like Craig Leisure Centre, but that's obviously a public leisure centre.
Yeah.
And being next door to the gym, we wanted to, essentially bridge that gap between you go to like a West Coast or a Freo or a Perth Scorchers and you've got this high level performance, but only the pros get access to that.
Everybody
But,
else has got access,
if you're like everyday people, you can still bridge the gap between, the elite
Like me.
and the gen pop.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
essentially.
I'm in the pool with the elite. But do you know what? Bringing together like Clyde, the clothing company as well, when you're in Recwell, it's really beautiful as well.
Oh, yeah, it's
we'll have
very
to
well
say
set
that.
out.
It's
Yeah,
not
very well done.
like a leisure centre. Not that I'm not in Craigie Leisure Centre, but
Yeah.
it's got that feel.
Yeah.
It's got that
Yeah.
vibe that you're in like a 5-star kind of, and that's what people want nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like, we're not spending as much money on shite. I find a lot of
Yeah.
people. We're not spending as much money on crap food, drinking.
Alcohol's gone down as well,
It's
hasn't
gone
it?
down, and people are investing more in themselves.
In themselves,
So invest in that bit of money,
Yeah.
you know. And I don't know if you want to talk prices, but people can contact you for prices. If you replace bad things with something like this,
Yeah.
it totally negates
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
cost
for sure.
of all the self-sabotaging stuff that you do
Yeah.
by about 3 times. You know,
Yeah.
if you're looking after yourself and you're committing to something like this, go and having contrast therapy
Yeah.
a couple of
And the
times a week.
benefits as
The
well.
relaxing, like
Yeah.
I feel when I come out of there, I feel so lush. Like
Yeah.
I feel cleaned. I'm trying to do the cold bit. I'm not
Claire
very
lasted
good.
about
Shut up,
16
man.
seconds and she was out there like Usain Bolt across the thing and jumped straight in the hot one. I was like, bloody hell. She was like,
I know.
I've done it. I went, done what? I missed it. You know,
I tried.
but you did well.
I didn't do well.
You
but
did for your first time. You've got to
Well,
build
no,
up
I'm on
to
my
these
third time. I'm
things.
still 17 seconds, probably my fifth time. But it's so like, and that's, for me, that's something that I've got to fight against, because that cold therapy is you against yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your mind.
You, and I
It is
struggle a
mind
lot
over
with
matter.
big feelings, and you know what I mean? And it feels like that,
Yeah.
doesn't it? And why do we need cold therapy? Can you tell me? Because I
there's-
still can't work it out why I'm in there freezing me.
She's like,
titties
well,
off.
why am I in here? Why am I in here?
So the number one reason will probably be to, like, if you're looking at it from an athlete point of view, or I guess a gym kind of
Yeah.
saunas point of view, is just the inflammation side of things. So,
Right.
But then when you combine it, like saunas have been around for a really long time.
Yes.
And then in terms of contrast therapy, which is the hot to cold, that's
Yeah.
relatively new in terms of like the Finnish saunas have been around for years, and there's a lot
Yes,
of really good
yep.
science and studies behind them. But when you go from the hot to the cold, basically your blood vessels are expanding and contracting. So when you go
Right.
to hot, expanding, cold, contracting,
Yeah.
and that essential contrast helps reduce the inflammation, reduce soreness, helps with stress.
Right.
A lot of really good stuff happens when you do in the hot to cold, and then having a sauna as well is really, really beneficial. There's some really good studies behind, like I said before, the Finnish and the traditional sauna, so the hot
Yeah.
rocks compared to the infrared. Infrared is also quite new in the scheme of things
Yeah.
compared to the traditional. But there's a lot of really good studies, like if you do it, I think it's four or more times a week for 30 minutes a day, so 4 sessions of 30 minutes per day. It doesn't even be one like session of 30 minutes. You
Yeah.
can do
Build up to
three
it,
lots
yeah.
of 10, as long as you're like accumulating that time and exposure with the heat shock proteins and things like that. Significantly reduces like your risk of all-cause mortality and things like that, heart disease.
And comorbidity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cardio as well. It's really big up there. I've listened to a few podcasts about how good the saunas are for your cardiovascular and everything else.
It's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you should use it to replace your general exercise, but
Yeah.
in terms of like you can sit in there and treat it as somewhat of a exercise. Like your heart rate's going to rise from your standard, like whatever your resting heart rate is, up to maybe 100 beats per minute plus, and then you
Right.
can use it as a bit of a workout as well. And then obviously with the heat shock proteins as well. Get some really good benefits from that. And we've got the steam room as well. A lot of people find the steam. Some people love it. Some people hate it.
Oh, I'm not a great lover. I don't like the drips on my head. I've got to be honest. That's the one thing I miss out.
But
It reminds me of that film with Daryl Todd-Tico. You know that
Wait,
actor?
really?
I can't remember. They were all in the steam room. Anyway,
No, I just don't like the drips.
digressing.
Drips on us.
I like the steam room.
yeah,
you?
I think some people love it. Some
I get a
people
bit
hate
scared though.
Yeah.
It's good because it's nice and new, and it's not like you go to some other steam rooms and it's a bit dingy and
Yes.
it's not well maintained and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes.
But steam room has a really good in terms of like your muscle recovery and stuff. You've obviously got your sleep, your nutrition, but then in terms of recovery, you've got your sauna and then your hot and colds and stuff. Steam room is always good. It's a nice little top on or add on, I should say. If you're feeling a bit run down, it could actually increase white blood cell production.
Oh,
obviously
okay. I'll have to get back in it
fight
then,
off the
you.
cold and flu. And we chuck a bit of eucalyptus in there as well.
I was going
Oh,
to
I
say.
do like
Really
I was going to say.
opens
I
up
think
your
you've got
nasal cavity.
eucalyptus
Yeah.
in,
Yeah,
so
I like the
you
smell
feel
of
like
that.
you're in a bowl of Vicks.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then we've got the compression boots, so that's like your
Oh, I
lymphatic
do
drainage.
like them. Yeah.
Well, that was the funny story though that
do
week
like them.
when I went and I
Chuck the podcast on the TV.
when I put
Yes,
the
you did. You
podcast
put
on the
the podcast on the
But I
TV.
just lay there and Connor had to come and put my boots on and zip them up and everything. And he's like, I don't normally do this.
I know. I was like, God, you're
just
getting
lay there
VIP
like a
treatment.
princess.
She was like that. Just put my boots on first.
He's
But
thinking,
yeah, I do
what?
like them. I was a bit, initially, I was a bit like, oh, when they squeeze your legs, I was a bit like, whoa. Because I'm little as well, they come quite
Yeah,
high
What
up.
did it squeeze up your neck?
It squeezed me boobs, I think, because I've got little legs, as you know. But when it was squeezing, I was a bit like, whoa, what's happening here? But yeah, I do like them.
Michelle needs
Yeah.
mini one.
I do, I like
Well, there's a
little short
kids
ones.
fair as well. So.
Oh, I should have gotten them.
You should have get them. You
I'll
need the
get them
kids
next
ones.
time.
But no, they're really good in terms of like, you'd be surprised. Obviously, the athletes love them and just general saunas from your gym and whatnot. But tradies as well. Like if you've got to spend like a long day on site, if they're on their feet all the
Yeah.
time, they'll come in and like they might play sport as well. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
they might
yeah,
not just
yeah.
be just coming in because
Yeah.
they've had a sore day, a big day on the tools. But you'd be surprised that they'll just zip them on. It's a nice, easy way to get a bit of recovery in without
Yeah.
feeling like you're doing anything. You don't have to get wet. You don't have to do a sauna. You can just sit there, go on your phone, watch
I
TV.
haven't done much research on them. What is the benefits of them? Because I haven't really like looked into them as a
It's basically
recovery tool.
I'm
like
amazed.
your
I know I
lymphatic
haven't-
drainage. Yeah, so it's kind of like, I guess the easiest way to
20.
kind of explain it is it kind of wants to pump your bad blood, I guess, back through your heart and then promote the blood flow and things like
Yeah.
that. Whereas, and then that'll in turn like reduce your muscle soreness and things like that. You can get them for your legs, obviously the most common ones, but you can get some attachments for your arms and like your
can
hips and things like that. So we'll probably look at
I
getting
do
those
like
soon.
them, but I just haven't really looked into the kind of benefits of them. Really.
Well, there
But
you
yeah.
go. And I've got a little suggestion. You know the television when you're sitting in the pools?
Play us
Yeah.
for 12
Could we
hours a
put
day.
could you put Pretty Woman on it?
Yeah, I do
We need
get a
some
bit
girl
sick of that.
balance.
Yeah, I do get a bit sick of the sport
But
on
he's
all
got
the
all
time.
athletes.
But yeah, he's got to go right across the board and please everyone. He's got to please us.
What
also.
about contouring? Because I really need to learn how to contour.
what? Putting your makeup on the side?
Yeah.
Connor
I'm only
just-
kidding.
Connor doesn't know anything about that.
I know, I'm just saying that's a
I was like,
separate
what
issue.
the hell?
Now, and the puppies, what's that about?
Oh, yes.
Tell
the
us about your
puppies.
puppies. We're up to 20 minutes, but
Yeah,
we've
we're
only
gonna
got a
keep
minute
going.
left.
Yeah.
So they're just essentially their own kind of business. They kind of reached out to us.
Cool.
It's actually a really
So
cool
what are
concept.
they called?
Little Paul's
Puppies.
Yoga.
The what?
Little Paul's Yoga.
Oh, I thought you
Oh.
said Liverpool yoga. Yeah, right.
So essentially they
Little pause yoga.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Chloe, she's a Pilates teacher as well. I'm actually not too sure when they kind of essentially started the business, but they kind of just use our space.
I
Yeah.
bet Chloe's dead hot. Pilates teachers always are, aren't they? With our puppies. But anyway, carry on.
And then so the first few times they did like a yoga thing. I'm not sure how much yoga actually goes on, but they
Yeah, I
basically
bet you there's not much.
start off in a little, maybe 5 to 10 minutes.
downward
of
dog.
yoga. Yeah. And then they just send the puppies in, and then it's,
I
off
did
you
see
go.
them. They were super, super cute.
So
Yeah.
cute. They're little Labradors,
oh, the
aren't
little,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're beautiful, weren't they?
And then this time around, they've kind of changed a little bit. So they're doing, I think they're using our projector to play a movie, and then you kind of just get a.
Oh, there's going to be nothing, no Pilates or
Watch a
yoga
movie,
getting
yeah.
sorted. They're just going to be sitting cuddling puppies getting pissed on.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the little- I lifted one up and it was like pissed on me. I was like, oh, great, it's peed on
Oh,
us.
well,
but
you've
yeah.
really sold that,
No,
Michelle.
not there, a different puppy one.
Not
at Recwell, of course.
No.
They don't pee in
They
Recwell.
don't weigh it Recwell.
Just in the pools.
It's so good.
No,
And
I'm
then there's
joking.
Pilates. And then there's Pilates.
Yeah, it is Pilates.
Yeah, Pilates.
You love Pilates, don't
I do,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Get me free
I
one a
can't
week,
do
yes.
it. I'm like a shitting dog.
Yeah.
I
No.
shake like
well, it's
a-
the reformer, so you're on the. Yeah,
What do you mean, reformer?
The reformer. With the,
Oh, with the bed.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
machine
So we've got
kind of thing.
We've got 6 beds. The reason why we kind of wanted it to be 6 beds is one because the space is kind of, it only entails enough room for 6. But
Yeah.
it's really, we've had a lot of really good feedback in terms of like you go to another studio and there might be 10, 12,
Yeah,
15.
too many.
get left
Yeah.
behind.
And if it's like my mum is a good example of her first months of starting it. If that was at another studio with 15 reformers, there's only so much time the
Time you
instructor
can go
can
around.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you
yeah.
need
Whereas,
lots of
yeah,
help.
We've had a lot of good feedback on the size of the class. It's a really beautiful studio. So
It is nice, yeah.
It's
shout out to
beautiful.
Sabine, our designer, our interior designer. They helped us,
Mm.
build
Oh.
Recwell. So it wouldn't have 3 blokes who own the place would not have looked that good. if
Yeah,
she
it would have
didn't-
been a right man
yeah.
cave, wouldn't
And
it?
shout
yeah.
out to Jamie, our interior
Designer, yes.
Now, finish up. What's your parting words? What do you want to say to listeners? What should they do? Should they get in touch with you direct?
And why should they come? What's the
what's
kind of, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we've got to wrap up.
Yeah,
Jamie's given with a...
If you haven't tried it, we obviously do casual passes as well. Ask anyone. You're not going to really walk out of Recwell and feel worse than what you came in.
Yeah.
So I only really see it as positives. It's pretty hard to have a bad time and feel bad after a sauna, a cold plunge. You just feel $1 million.
Yeah.
If you're training, you don't just have to be training and an athlete for
Yeah.
to come. A lot of people use it for longevity.
Yeah,
with all the
definitely.
benefits
That's
of
what
the
get
sauna,
older.
just to
Yeah.
feel good. It's a nice way to bring a friend along, have a chat with them rather than go in the
Yeah.
pub or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We built it in a way where it's big enough to come with groups of friends and share with
Yeah,
other
it's a
people.
good size.
whereas
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You're not enclosed. It's not like a single person ice bath. It's massive pools. You can come in.
Yeah, so you can come on your own. You can bring friends.
We do
The
team and
membership
private
options are
bookings,
on just on website.
all online, all on website.
Online?
We'll put the website on the podcast when we release it. Because I'm like Michelle Gates with all this technology. I will put the tag. I'll tag it. We'll collab.
We'll get it for Jamie. Well, we're running right out of
I
time.
have got a little stat though before you go, because Jamie, Connor will love this.
What?
I had a little look at the stats of cold plunges and everything. You know how I like my little information. 2024, there was 350 million doing it. By 2030, there's going to be 500 million people doing cold plunges and doing everything good for yourself. Like high rocks, tough mud at high rocks, that's going to increase by 1,767%
Yeah.
in the next 5 years. So you heard it here
picked
first.
well.
We like that. Hopefully
Yes.
another 10 records
So that's
later
a lot.
in 2030.
Yes,
and we'll see how we
exactly.
go.
Why stop at one?
Yeah,
Just a
and Mo, you
chain.
do really well. Right.
Yes,
Jamie,
thank you for coming in,
thank you
Connor.
very
Thank
much,
you for
guys.
and remember, everyone, like, share, subscribe. We will put Recwell in the whatever it is at the bottom of the whatever that is called. We will do the link. Thank you, Jamie. We'll do the link. We will let you know. And then if anybody wants to contact Recwell, go on the web page and
Just Recwell
have
at
a little
Wangara.
Recwell Recovery
Wangara, you
and
need to get
Wellness
the
Institute in Wangara, apparently. Thank you. We love
Thank
you
you,
all.
guys.
See you next
Appreciate it.
time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jamie. Thanks, Connor. Bye.
Thanks, Connor.
And we've got a bang out of the week, which is Rufus.
This is Connor's banger.
Woo! Connor's banger. He chose this one this week, everyone. You've got to have a little dance, Connor. Woo!
In a room.